Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good day.
Look at these really sweet and simple cards. These are just adorable to make. And Tim wanted to point out that it isn't always me blocking his head. He chose to do it today too, because usually
Actually, Karen's co-host is very bashful.
that's right. But sometimes you guys comment, Karen, you're putting your stuff right in Tim's face, and I don't even see it. So he's going to say he can do that too. But we're so glad to have here. There's a great comment from Laura saying, I just got home from Arizona and I sat outside every chance I got, channeling my inner Karen. I love that. We did just a quick little video yesterday about the new catalog covers and just kind of the fun comments that people have been making. And I said, I stamp outside all the time. So this could be me, but mostly this is just a group of people in community having fun, talking.
And we're glad that Stampin' Up took our recommendation and had an outdoor scene.
That's right. I'm sure Tim inspired that. Yeah. Okay. So if you need the catalog, make sure you just go to my website and request the catalog for me.
And this is the annual one.
If you are working with another demonstrator, please request it from them. And because I love to send them to people who could choose me as their demonstrator. So we just appreciate you guys' support so much. So before we get started, just a couple of quick things. We had the All Good Cards Club on Tuesday, and we made this many cards. I just had to show that because I thought it was a different idea on a one-sheet wonder. So we all wrapped up with a whole bunch of really fun cards. I'm gonna set that aside. But
you actually did an extra session the next day. So
I had to do a redo, but I did these from scratch, which was just kind of fun because usually I have things already cut and done and I do the same thing in the PDF, but I thought I'll go from scratch just like everyone else. So we have very, very casual classes and fun over in the All Good Cards Club. So if you're interested, and let's see, this is the end of March, isn't it something? So the end of the March postcode. And I have card kits. If you're on my mailing list and you want to be, because you want to get the supply list early and be ready, plus you get a new card idea each week, but you'll also have information on the card kits that I have available just for 3 or 4 days next week. Are you laughing at me, Tim?
Well, if you want to be, if you're on my list and you want to be.
Yeah. Oh, don't you want to be? Aren't you on my list?
I have been for a long
And you read those newsletters, and because he's not a reader, so we know he doesn't. So it's okay. So first, though, we love sharing cards from you guys. I just think it is mail. The best. So we have mail, and we will start with that.
AOL.
Hey, let us. We have we have some fun Easter cards. Is this adorable? Linda Stringham from Arizona, right where we were. Oh, is this stinking cute? Look at that. And this is the card that we made, the different type of easel card that we made a few Thursdays ago when we were traveling. That is adorable.
That is
look at that.
Wonderful.
Oh, that is so fun. What a great card. I just love everyone's ideas. So we have from Kay Young in Georgia. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is an older stamp set, right? This isn't the one from, I'll get confused. Or is it the one from this year?
2 aspects of Easter.
Oh, I know. The fun part.
The kid part.
Yeah, the kid part and the
resurrection.
And the resurrection part. And I thought, this is stunning. That is so lovely on that paper and the colors. That is a gorgeous card. And then look what she's done on the inside too. Beautiful card. Isn't this fun? And we just got invited out for Easter to our friend's house. Kathy Ost was often on here. She heard me say that we were going to be alone. So she called. So is that sweet or what?
Georgia.
Okay. And next we have from Carolyn Macalusa from New York. Oh, how fun. Okay. Who remembers this? This looks like one of our stamps from a long time ago, but maybe it isn't Stampin' Up. I never remember, but isn't that fun? And look at the way to just layer. So we have the words there and then a layered part under it.
I like that. And I like wagons.
Very nice. Yes.
Oh, you already said it.
Helen Gall from Wisconsin. And she makes cards with her daughter, Wendy. Oh, it's so fun to get Easter cards. Never in my life have I gotten Easter cards before now, you guys.
Karen, a year ago.
Well, but since we've been doing this.
Yeah.
But since we've been doing this. No, not this is, but I think it is amazing how fun it is to receive cards.
Yep.
And I thought, how pretty is that? So this has a background on it, and then she's layered on a fence, all these other elements. Beautiful, very fun. Then we have Michelle Herrick from Nebraska. Happy Easter. This is one of my favorite current papers. Look how simple that is. And it is just lovely. And it could be for any occasion at all. You know, it's spring. And I thought, oh, that's beautiful. Love that. Then we have Dee Davis from Missouri. How cute. Happy Easter. We had an Easter egg hunt at our church for after church on Palm Sunday, which was really fun with all the kids.
But we didn't participate.
Oh yeah, we're the fun watchers now. We don't have to take care of the kids or anything, you know, we just watch. That's really fun. And look how easy this is too. So she had this from something and just layered it on, and so this might become some kind of a stick or something. I'm not sure, but easy peasy and cute. Amanda Bach from Illinois. Oh, adorable. Now, I think is this from the Paper Pumpkin? This is adorable. And, you know, I didn't open that one because we were gone. So I love that. And how they're looking at the daffodils with the clouds up there. Oh, that is adorable. The little chick and the bunny. I love that on the inside too. Oh, very nice. Oh, and then we have, oh, this is so fun. This is from Mary Boltman from Florida. This die is leaving. So fun to see. And I love this tulip paper. Look at how springy this is.
And hello, spring. You know, look out. We got snow everywhere.
But thinking of all of you quilters and the quilters in your life, this is an amazing die. Oh, and that's beautiful. That is wonderful.
And the die makes those little dots. You don't have to do that yourself.
That's right. As if Tim would know, because he doesn't use the machine, the embossing machine.
When you're sleeping,
that Rob Key.
Karen, when you're sleeping.
Oh, and this is pretty too. This paper, I love this paper. This was from Celebration a couple of years ago.
Is that Pussycat?
Yes. And then look how she's just added a little cross for Easter. That's really lovely. And she put this on the middle and side. Beautiful. I'm loving doing Easter.
And the saying, he is risen indeed.
Yes. Helen Klepak from Texas. I love how many of you sent Easter cards. And so I know some of you, we were talking about that the other day, sent quite a few Easter cards, and some of you don't. So I think it's all just very fun. I am one of those who doesn't, but boy, do I appreciate getting them. It's so fun to just look at them. And another, just a beautiful set. He is risen. Easter blessings. Beautiful.
And this is from North Richland Hills. We usually get cards from South Richland Hills.
And this is Nancy Moncomb. You might know this name by now, our over-the-top stamping friend from here in Minnesota.
Yes.
Who loves doing oversized cards with tons of layers. And I keep forgetting what, and you guys keep telling me, I love this technique where you put, and these are with vintage things, but you know, you put the same thing on top and it makes those layers. I think that is so fun because they're all done like that. So this is layer on layer, which is just really fun.
And Nancy is a great stamp.
Then we have Luba Balix from New York. A couple of New Yorkers today. Ooh, and this is the Christmas. Oh, I have one of this here because I was going to put this one out of my mom's when we go out because I think it'll be just a lovely display. Do you see how this is just the dies and this is with vellum sponged? How awesome. Two totally different looks with the same dies. And those are leaving. Those are really gorgeous. Paper Trois. Yes, that's what it is, Christine. Thanks. I don't know why that escapes me.
I looked at that very carefully when I opened these. I open all these before Karen sees them, but that was something that just struck me.
Yep. Oh, and she's got a cute little bunny on the inside and the spring green. So very fun. Susan Boback from Michigan on my team. Oh, here again. Now, look how pretty this is. This is stamped on vellum. And then these papers are from, I think this paper is continuing, right? I think I love this paper with the, that is just really a classy looking card. Beautiful.
Ooh.
Oh, and look at this paper cross can be used as a bookmark.
Right.
The pattern is for a poem frond. Oh, okay. Okay, we are going to figure that one out. Before Tim claims it as a bookmark, I will set it in my to-do pile to figure out. I love that. I used to get, I have the tatted cross. We've talked about some people still do tatting, but I think that's kind of lost. I don't know if anyone does it currently, but I have this tatted cross that I just love as a bookmark. And I thought, this makes me think, crosses make such great bookmarks.
Leave it with this,
put it in the
Susan
Bible.
Gets credit.
Okay, I don't think I'll forget that,
Oh, I think you will.
But yes, I forget things all the time.
Have, so.
Even if I can picture the person, I just can't come up with the name. I know I know some of you are with me. Patricia Saddle from Indiana. Oh, and look at this fun use of just strips. A great scrap card and stamping right on another strip. How fun and easy. And eggs around the background. Aren't these fun ideas?
They are.
That is wonderful. Susan Higgins from Ohio. Oh, this is stunning. Look how gorgeous that is with the purple paper. That is so fun.
That is.
So here are the words, and here she's used pattern paper on the die cut. So look what an elegance that gives it. And then stamping collage on the background. Beautiful card. And then Joan says she made 30 cards, and it's so fun to see the variety. I had no idea these were all Easter cards either. I thought this is so fun. I did a short video showing all of the Easter cards we'd gotten in swaps because I suddenly thought, oh, it's so late for people to plan. But boy, is it fun to be getting these. Happy Easter. Oh, this bunny is so adorable. And look in the tulips field. And they have tulips here from Kathy Boggs in Washington. Oh, so fun. Beautiful. My job is simple. My job's not hard. I'm simply here to protect your card. I love that. I love that.
I put a lot of these in my pile because I use them for scrap paper. But this I wanted you to read.
That is a great inside saying. Oh, we need to, I'm going to put that there too. I need to take a picture of that so you guys know that. That's pretty funny. Oh, Jean says her grandmother did beautiful tatting. She should have had her teacher. It just seems like a long ago, like my grandma's type. My grandma did tatting and just loved it. And I thought, oh, this is pretty.
And Eagleson.
This is Jan Eagleson from Missouri. He is risen. So we've got the folder. And look how simple it is to make a cross. And love the draping there. He is risen.
Purple.
Beautiful. That is beautiful. A lovely message inside. Very fun. And then we have Carol Carpenter. Easter. Look at the variety of papers, stamp sets, inks, the ideas of how to make Easter. This is another one that is just gorgeous. And again, it could be used for other things. It's a gorgeous Easter card. It could be something. Oh, look at this. What you put on the back. Jesus loves you. A little bunny. So the back of the cards, that is funny. So this is really fun. Did I say who this was? I think I did. Oh, Carol Carpenter from Wisconsin. Oh, beautiful. Love just the simple elegance of that. Just stunning. And then we have Rebecca Sadowski, or as Lynn calls Becky Lynn, from Wisconsin. Oh, I love this daisy punch. We don't have it anymore, but I've loved it. And look how she has taken this and the middle part, you can do a daisy and you can flip the outer parts up or you can flip them down.
She flipped them down.
So it gives that 3D look. How cool is that?
Becky Lynn.
Love it. Oh, and look at this. Seeds inside. Oh, okay. Is this the time to plant them? We always need help.
I think it's past the time.
Okay, Tim, this is going to you because that'll be your job. It isn't past the time, is it?
Well, indoors, I think. I don't know.
Oh, no. You can do that outside. Okay, if you're on here, somebody needs to tell us. Where do we plant
Becky
those?
Lynn.
Can they go right in the ground? Oh, this is Kathy Wood from Kentucky. Let's celebrate. That is hysterical. Very, very fun. Congrats on my sales.
You're awesome. She said.
Very fun. All right.
So which one's you?
I don't know. I'd take either of them. They all look young. They both look younger than me. So, but it's all good. We all love doing this. So let us go ahead. Yeah, some fun ideas in those. So here, this was my idea card that came to me. This was a Tracy Filter card. So I'm giving her credit. I looked at this and thought, I love this layout of just the simple behind and then these strips. So I took this and made a whole bunch of cards. And so we're going to look at, and I want you to notice she has hers layered, a tone on tone, gone through an embossing folder. So we're going to do a variety of different ways. But first, so if you brought the things, I always put on the list just the minimal things. We were talking a lot this week about how layering can really up-level a card. And you can always do that. But I always love to have you come with just the basic supplies to get the general idea. So we're going to do a couple of cards that are not layered first to start with. So just using what we have, and then we're going to move on to others. Yes, they can, or in a pot. Okay, read the back. Mary, that's a good point. I'll have to do that, I suppose I would say that. Sometimes things are just so obvious, you know, but what can we say? So these are the pieces we asked you to bring. So this is really easy.
Pink and green.
And I forgot to score this one. So I'm going to just use my, and just score it just like that.
Turn it over.
That is, it is mine.
Yours. All right.
Okay. And then I have this little piece here. This is 3.5 square. So it's really easy. This one is, I'm sure I know, but I just want to be, 3 by 4 1/4. Okay, so those are your simple measurements: 3 1/4 by 4 and 3 1/2. Now you already have this information if you're on my newsletter, but it'll be on my blog this evening. All the directions, the pattern, everything. That's what all of these measure. And all we're doing is taking this square piece. I mean, what a great use of scraps. So you could use anything with this. But we are just going to cut it. And we're going to cut it in these uneven little parts, which I just think is a really cool look. Now, hers has 2 thicker in the middle and 2 out. So you can do anything. I chose to do this because it just measured out perfectly with the square. And then I thought with the square, it doesn't even matter what paper. You can use directional because you'll just cut the way it goes. But feel free, this is the weekly challenge, of course, over the Back Porch Stampers. Feel free to make your strips different. It is the idea of a card. It is never the exact measurements. I'm always trying to free you up from thinking measurements have to be fine. These could be equal.
As I would definitely make it different.
Yes, yes. So we are ready to cut our paper. And you can see this is, because I like to do easy measurements, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/4, 1 inch, 1 3/4. So that is just perfect. I'm going to want to go from cutting the smallest part first. And I could have these go the other way. This could also go wide to narrow. I'm keeping them all the same just so it's easier as I repeat things for you to see what I'm doing.
Why do you start with the small one first?
I'm going to do the smallest and I'll show you why at the end. Because if I were getting to the end and I want to do something this small, it gets really hard. But since I want to do the smallest one first, I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to put in, so this is 3 1/2. So I'm going to cut it at 3 1/4. Oops.
Wow.
That wasn't, I mean 1/2. What a way to start the day. I meant to say half.
Karen,
Okay.
No. Let's play with it.
No, we're going to have 2 skinny ones.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to keep them. We're going to have 2 skinny ones put together, and we'll just see how that works. It'll be fine.
And we're not going to put it
I'm just
together.
proving what I said, that it really doesn't matter. I just
separate.
wasn't reading the measurements. Then I want to go to 3/4. We'll see if I can do the rest of these better. 3 1/4. And then I want to go 1 inch. So if that's 2 1/4, this is 1 1/4. And 1 1/4 is what I want left. So that's perfect. And see, that makes my thickest part for the end to cut. Just think about trying to cut this little on here. It would be really hard. And I just wanted to show that. Let's say I wanted to cut this smaller. Do you see how much harder this is to hold in here and get straight and it can slide? That's why I like to do the thinner pieces first. Okay.
Okay, now do that. Or are you gonna?
Yep. Then I'm going to line them up.
Yeah.
Do you want to put this one together or the next one?
I want those things separate. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to have Tim work on this card because, and then, do you see, I'm just going to do this, 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 and I'll let him play with these while we look at another one. Okay.
So what are you doing?
Now, generally, I like to put the two outside ones first and make my way toward the middle.
Okay.
So,
But how do we do this?
you feel free. These are just going to go on here. So here is your part. So you see, you're going to take this and you're going to go put this down on that end.
Okay.
But you can leave a little space. And it's totally fine. The other thing is, I kind of went for more even spaces. But if you get really uneven spaces, that's okay too. It's a strip card. You could also do cattywampus. So, you know, Tim, it's your card. If you don't like how it's going, you just fix it up.
Is this the right?
This is new DSP. Yes, it is called Unbounded Beauty. Is that right? And it has the 5 new in colors in it. And it is stunning. It is absolutely stunning. So we'll watch him work away on that. We're doing several with new papers. This is a sneak peek day because I have some others that are just really fun. So we'll see how he comes out with this last one. He cannot ask me to cut it even thinner to make it fit. I will not do it. But it's working. Look at that. So this is if you wanted to make all tiny strips, feel free to do that too. You'll just be a slower card. But don't you love it when you can mess up and still make something fun out of it?
I do. Oh my goodness. Did I mess up or what?
Oh,
that's horrible.
Oh, well, see, but that's easy enough to do. You just take from the top.
Okay.
And we'll just move it down a little.
Okay.
Do you want me to do it or do you want me to do it?
I want you to do it.
And we're just going to go
Then
for
I'll
some
take
in the
credit.
middle.
I'll take
And
credit.
then it's still your card.
Making it.
I'm not
perfect.
taking credit. Okay. Now what's cool.
Now.
You did a good job. You look at yours are even, mine's not.
I know.
So you might not like the way I did it. I might have messed up your card. If I cared, I could cut them off to all be the same. Should we do that to just show it? Since we're just living in possibilities. This is what I do if I cared. Now, I typically don't care, but you see I can line those up. Okay. And then I'm going to trim those off. And now they're suddenly all straight.
What do you mean? Where'd they go?
Well, just this tiny bit cut off.
Goodness.
And then this tiny bit's going to cut off. Tiny little bits. And then they're straight. But another idea I think would be fun is to stagger them. Have them go every other up and down. So as our minds are going here, this is a very, very simple card. My favorite thing to do within a simple card, there's no end to the variations you can do with it.
What's wrong with this?
Oh, I didn't cut it down far enough.
Okay, that's okay.
Can we live with that?
We can live with it.
It's like having, one tooth that's lower than the other. That's all good. That's life, right? Okay. Oh, and then I'm going to pop these up, and I might need more of these.
Karen just saw her dental
hygienist
yesterday. So.
Can you do me a favor and go find more of these?
Yes.
And I'm just gonna
The ones
cut some apart. They are in that basket. Your basket. Oh, if there's some by the window, that's fine. He might know of some that I don't know. I don't know of any by the window, but they could be by the window. They could be on the floor. They could be almost anywhere in our house.
They're minis, so maybe that's not
Oh, no, I'd like bigger ones just because they go faster. Okay. Okay, that is, see, then this is how it would look going this way, which is also fun. So here is this. Now I chose for decorations on this one, just to cut out. These are a little strange to cut out, but I think they were pretty fun. So I'm doing different things, so many things. So taking this is, what is the name of this new color? Why is my mind just blanking? Thank you.
You're welcome. Chartreuse.
But I think it is really pretty. So in the quick video I did yesterday, I was comparing some of the colors to some of the other colors. So see, I just did this for these cards, but just very simple card, and very simple because it's not any layering. We'll do one more without layering, and then we'll start. And then I just added accents. So I always have to set those aside because they don't have the accent. So here is, as I mentioned when I was opening cards, one of my favorite cards, but I have a second one in other colors here. Oh, right here. I just want to see. Look at these two cards. They're the same papers. We just
Totally
reversed these and put them on different colors. So I just love how you can make a set of cards and do all kinds of fun things with it. Summer splash, is that right? I think you're right. So you guys are telling me I should really bring notes when I do this, but that would require some advanced planning. So here are my pieces.
I don't think you need to, my dear.
And this is what I have everyone here to rely on for help.
Yes.
So I said, that's all good. It takes a village to create a card together and it's all good. And so we're going to use this because this color is on top. So
Okay.
I just that kind of, okay. So I'm just going to do this one really quickly.
Okay.
Without,
Whoa. Oh, no.
Oh.
No.
Oh, did I do that?
No, I did it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you did it, Karen.
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
you remember?
Yeah, I think I did. Okay.
No,
I want
did it.
I want this side. So I'm going to go this way. And remember, this is 3.5, and I want to start with a 1/2 inch. So this time we're going for speed. 1/2. Tim laughs. Speed isn't your thing at all, is it?
No,
So he
it
just laughs when I
definitely
go
isn't.
for speed because, and then 1 inch, that leaves 1 1/4,
I went and saw our chiropractor this morning.
which would be our daughter-in-law.
Daughter-in-law. And you should have seen the slow route that I took home. It was just so fun. I just went around lakes and down parkways.
Okay.
and-
Do you guys do that, like to meander? So I tell Tim when I'm with him, he has to ask permission first because he'll just start meandering.
Oh, I
And if
love it.
I need to be home, I would just like to know. I don't mind meandering if there's nothing on the agenda. but that's Tim's speed of life. It is pure enjoyment. Okay, and I'm going to, on this, we have little lines. So I'm going to line up with the lines there. And I'm going to take the little one here. Look how quick this is. Oh, I'm going to do this one. Let's do these staggered and just see if that
Can I
that looks
make a plug
weird
for
or what. Mm-hmm.
Joe Bailey? He wrote a book called Slowing Down to the Speed of Life.
Mm-hmm. I've read it, but Tim would like me to read it and take it to heart.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that it could be life-changing.
Now, why are
This
they
one I'm
so
going to
different?
fix just a little bit. I'm doing this on purpose
Oh, okay.
because I thought since I mentioned going staggered, I thought let's just try it. And then I won't trim them off. But planned staggered didn't work very well because it looks like I was trying to go straight and then I messed up on that one.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
this one would need to be way more staggered.
No.
I already have 2 of these cards and I took pictures of them. So see, I'm just playing. Okay. What do you think?
That's really staggered.
That is staggered.
I like
Okay.
it.
I'm
I
going to
like
live
it.
with that. Okay. We're just going for variations. And I think this is what I just love encouraging people to do. When you sit down, this is like being 5 again and getting a new pack of Crayola crayons. Just play and have fun. You do not see the things I don't show. I recycle plenty of stuff around here.
Did you know that was 2 different words, two separate words?
What was 2 separate words?
Variations. That's how you said it.
Oh, okay.
Very.
Tim, you're in quite the mood today.
I am.
Okay, so we have this, and then we just have our, so I won't need to finish that because we have the 2. But how easy is that? I think those are just fun.
They are beautiful.
So now we're going to look at what a layer does. So these are our single layered cards, and I think they're both pretty, but we also know how things can really step up. So do you want to see some more really, really cute paper? Look at this. Oh,
Ooh.
this is Lily Pond 6x6 paper. And it is so cute. And a bunch of them are scenes and a bunch of them are flowers. Let's see what the back is. It is absolutely gorgeous paper. And let's see, we have this one. This is what it looks like cut apart. This is truly where the paper does the work. I'm not a meanderer, in and out and call it a day. But see, Tim is a shopper too, and he likes to look around in the stores. I think that's all that meandering. I don't. If I have to go to the store, I'll grab my stuff and leave. So it's not fun. Purple and green is a really fun combination.
It
And
is.
to me,
I
it's
love
like
it.
very spring and it's very, very kind of bright.
And
But so I just think this is absolutely adorable. And now this is another in the pack. So this is the one we're going to make. And this is the one from here.
being colorblind, are those the same greens or is that a lighter?
This is probably really apple granny, but I really like the lighter lemon lime. And I figured they kind of went together because to me, this was a bright spring
Mhm.
card and I liked it better with that, but it could
Yeah.
be either. And here you
It
can
works.
see I put the words up here because that's where the empty space was. Now on this, we'll look at it, it'll probably go
Yeah.
down here because you wouldn't want to put it over their head. But I think it's so fun to use different papers like this. And then on this, I did make 2 different colors. Okay, so here are, oh, look what I did, Tim. I cut the paper wrong. We're gonna, okay, that's gonna be a little hard to stretch. We're gonna make this an unlayered card and then I will fix it later because we'll at least see how it goes together. We have, so Tim says this morning, you know, Karen, I haven't even unpacked my suitcase. I think it's time.
I've been home for 8 days now.
We are not having everything under control yet. So this is my thing. So again, I'm going to.
You want to hear the good news? That all my clothes in my suitcase were all clean.
Yeah, that's
That
true.
helped.
We did put dirty laundry elsewhere, and that did go in the wash right away. but it's just funny to think about that. So yes, we're slowly getting our way back. And you know, we're back to our regular scheduling online too. So it's nice being home. Okay, so I'm going to assume that these are right. We're just going to assume it.
Well, you can tell.
Because if I can be a surprise.
You can tell by the flowers.
Oh, you can
They're
see that.
directional.
Oh,
They're
I
directional
see
in
what
the
you're
same
saying.
way.
Okay. I thought you were saying you'd solve
No,
my puzzle by
no,
finding those little
no,
pieces.
No, but there's
Maybe
they're
this time, let's do this on green. And since we might do a single layered card here. Because since we dwell in the land of possibilities with card making. Put this on. And then I usually put one on here very, very lightly. I just tap it because I assume that one's going to have to come off.
Ooh, I don't know.
Oh, well, it's just a little crooked, but not bad. I'll live with that. Okay. Now, is this enough color contrast? No. No, it's going to need another layer here.
Yeah, it will.
But you're going to see, look how cute this card is going to be done.
This is too small?
Yes.
Yeah,
I cut them both. I cut them both. I don't know what I was thinking. Then here on this one, I will put the words down here because that's where it fits on the page. So I think, is that?
Actually, there's some I like. No, Karen.
Yeah.
I like the way that looks. It looks just. It just kind of blends into.
Okay, then I have an even better idea. We're going to come to that. We're going to add a layer, but I'll do that. I'll do that for after of this same blue because when you add another layer, it really sets it off.
Yes.
Okay, I love that idea.
I would cut a piece.
I would have you if I knew where to tell you to find one.
No, and I'm not going to cut
but
it anyway.
But I'll just show on another card what I mean. But that's true.
It is.
That is actually beautiful. And I'm going to show after this next one some other cards that have different types of layering. So I have let's see. Yes, in and out of the store and back to the crafting table. Brooke says you probably need different clothes to Minnesota than for Texas. That's true. So we really haven't needed what was packed. Okay, here another. I have 2 more beautiful papers coming up that I just love. Look at this one. I think this is so cool. And here for the words, this is the die and the stamp. But do you see these cards are just paper, and then you add any accent you like. And I think this is just very fun.
Flying by to say hi.
So again, we just have our 3.5 paper square. So I said it doesn't get easier than that. I'm insecure about doing this after I messed up that last one. That was a 1/2 inch, 1/4, and 1 inch. Okay. Okay, this is the last card we're actually going to make, but I have more to show, so you don't want to leave. Do you want to think I've got it down now, Karen? I'm going to go do my own. So is anyone making one with me? And how are you liking it? Is it turning out? Are you happy with it?
Stick around till the end too?
Yeah. Do you want to do this one?
No.
Oh, you feel like you did your one and you're done? One and done?
One and done.
Oh, okay. Then that's okay because you can put your input into the others.
Is it actually?
See, the other one I have to show is a whole set of cards that would make just a beautiful gift. So
Ooh,
we'll
it's got
put these in.
lines.
I know it helps
Good.
when there's lines.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what? I'm going to make this one, since we talked about that we could, a little more staggered. So I'm going to put this one, I think, a little further, not away on purpose. We're going to see if this works. And then, but it has to be staggered a little. Can't be that much different. So, okay, let's do it this way. I'm going to put these two close together, but you have to see a little brown. And then we'll do this one in the middle. And is that upside down? Yes. So see, it's a good thing I did that. Ooh, this next one is too, but that's, you know what? You're not going to notice it when it's done. Yes, you are, aren't you?
No.
Just leave it.
Well, it's actually a trick airplane.
It is a trick airplane, and it's kind of just as cloudy. Okay, we're going to leave it. Okay.
Loop-de-loops.
And so then this one, we're adding a layer. And of course, the layer is, we have our basic card, which when folded is always 5.5 by 4 1/4. So the layer is 5 1/4 by 4. Always makes an easy layer. And then we love to pop this up. And Stephanie said she's mentally picking papers to do it. You know, when I decided I was doing this, I was laying in bed at night when I can't go to sleep, you know, mentally picking up the papers that I was going to use for this. That's really a good description, because that is exactly it. So perfect. Oh, the paper strips, if you're watching, and you'll see that afterwards. And, you know, I'll put it in the directions here under YouTube too. But there will be a link then to download it. I will, but I just think, and then on these I've added dimensions, but I think that is so cute. So the dimensions are, this bottom piece is 3 inches by 4 1/4. And this is a 3.5 inch square. And we're just cutting it at 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, 1 inch, 1 1/4. So how simple is that? Catherine says, you're killing me, Karen. I would love to do this card now that my craft supplies are all packed up for the journey. I might do something with the newspaper. Yes, do what you can. You know, we crafters can find things to do in a pinch. Okay, now the other paper that I want to show you, I thought I brought the paper pack out. I'm going to need to go get this paper back, because I did want to show. Well, I have it sitting around somewhere. We'll look at this first. Okay, look at this gorgeous card. This is from another 6x6 paper pack, the Thoughtful Journey. And here, I wanted to point out, this is the same color on the same color.
Ooh, yes.
That's what I think we'll do with this.
Yeah.
Because you see how even this elevates. So I thought with these, we would start first with looking at the ones that are, no, I love this color combination.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is stunning. And this is no layering. This is no layering. And these are new dies and words from the Unbounded love set. And this one is no layering. And look what a pretty set of cards this would be. And this is all from this pack of beautiful papers. And then if we look at the layering.
Can I just say, this is my favorite, because it is such a rich.
Oh, it is.
Contrast. I love it.
It is so rich.
It pulls the colors out of there.
And it doesn't need anything more than that, you know. And then, but here's the difference to see side by side, because I love this one too. Just love these colors. And I love that color on color. So if I were to add, if I wanted to add this up a little bit, I would do that color on color. Mm-hmm. But then here are a couple more. But look at, these are all different papers.
Oh,
so you can talk about that. So I can't wait to see what you guys do. But I was just show you the paper, because I wanted to show you how to cut this.
Okay, I'm going to go help her. So we'll just
that's right.
A moment of silence.
No, I'm sure Tim will have a story or something.
Tim have a story? I don't know. Make it short. Okay, she found it already. She is good. She is good. Here she is.
Okay. Of course, you know, we live in a craft house, so my crafting room is not, we're in the living room here. So I do not have, I can't just reach around and find things, but it was sitting on top of that table. I just wanted to show these gorgeous, gorgeous papers. And then the other sides. So aren't these fun? So on any of these, since we love this card, let's start with this one, or let's just do this. I just wanted to show, because you're going to see I only want part of this card. Actually, this one's probably a little too easy. Let's pick another one. I'll pick this one, because this one you'd obviously just go 3.5 down, and then you would decide which way you want 3.5, because this part would be pretty, or this part. If I'm going to do something like this, and it's a little more in the middle, and I want to get some of this in here. Yeah, I'm going to save my strips afterwards, and I have these fun things in the background, but this is what I would do. I want a little bit of this color. So I am going to make my 3.5 there. And I know I'm wasting paper, but we'll find some fun things to do with these strips, right? Because these cards just are built on the scenery. I just think it's so fun.
Evergreens off, are you?
Well, I'm going to go to 3.5 and see where this is. Okay, that's going to cut off too much.
Too much.
Yep.
Yep.
So I can't do that on this one either. But I can do this. So which way? So I need to go this way and do 3.5. See, I just pick the parts that I want. And this is how I do this one. Then I'd look at this and say, which scenery do you like? I kind of like this because there's a little more variety, and I would see a place here to put the words.
I kind of like the other one.
And you like the other one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the one-on-one. It's
okay.
one clump with one tree.
And I love, so we can do something fun with that. That's a really pretty piece afterwards. But that's what's so fun about these, because you're just going to pick the accent that you want. I love that. That's a great choice. And I think the one I did, oh, and look, what's fun. This one has the other, and now this one is just the opposite. So that's how you can kind of look at your papers. And then, you know, my paper scraps, because we do a lot of cards with paper scraps.
And
so this
they've
works.
all got a place.
This works beautifully, doesn't it, for scenery card? Now, this is very similar. These two, and these colors are really pretty too, but there's something just stunning about that, kind of that autumn scene. So that is it for today, I said. So I hope you enjoyed seeing some of these new papers. And now it's your turn to come over to the Back Porch Stampers and show us what you're going to do with this. I just think we all get more creative when we see all kinds of different papers used. So this is to get your creative juices going and to have fun. Oh, the bottom strip for a sentiment. Oh, great idea, Carol. You know, one of my other comments or beliefs is always that we're more creative together than we are separately. This would be perfect for a sentiment to put on something. Oh, I love that.
Do you have something narrow?
I do. Narrow. I do. And I love, we've seen in several places here that we've used like this could be on stamping on designer series paper is so pretty too. So that's a great idea for the accent, Celeste. Yeah, Stephanie says, if we were less obsessed about not wasting paper and not cutting extra special paper, we wouldn't end up with all these stashes so high they hide us from our own creativity. Yeah, that is well said. So I said, we got to get in there and play. And I love thinking this is stamps, ink, and paper, you know, and we can get more. This is playtime, and it doesn't all need to turn out. So, how we learn is by playing and trying different ideas. So thank you for joining me. And thanks you guys for your participation. I come back and read all the comments, and let me know if you need any help with the new catalog, with any questions you have, let me know. I'm around.
I need to say something, because Monday is April Fool's Day, and Karen just loves to goof around with that. She just loves it. Yeah. So if you see some weird note about what's going on, don't believe it.
It will be something.
Actually, do you know who was my father? Wayne just loved.
Do you guys do April Fools?
April Fools. He was the best.
Okay. Thanks, guys, and have a wonderful Easter weekend. See you on Monday.
April Fools.
And we'll see what Tim has up his sleeve.